What's up, guys? This is Kyle Jones with Jones Sport Fishing, and today is August 14th, Wednesday. And here's your daily Astoria Buoy 10 report. So reports like this one are difficult because, as you guys know, we've got 3 boats down here, and so like I did drastically different than one of our guys, and the other boat did just a little bit better than I did, and then I didn't do very good. So it's like one of those things where I'm going to come on here and I'm going to give a report about how I didn't do that well. I thought the fish were spread out. But then if Barry was going to jump on here, he would tell you about how it was a great bite. He got out there, hung out with some buddies, and just smashed them. So this is the story of this place, and this is why it can be so maddening. Like there's always somebody that gets them, and no matter what's going on, somebody's gonna land on some fish, or they're gonna work their butt off and just grind out their fish in a spot where they had been, and other guys just weren't really doing all that well. That's Barry today. He just kind of stayed with the program and got him. And then myself, I kind of got bored. I fished for a couple hours. So I'll backtrack here a little bit. You guys are getting a pretty raw, fresh report from me here. But so I started out my day the way I've done the last 2 days, or actually the last 3, and started out at Tongue Point, right at the Red 44 buoy at Tongue Point, and started trolling up, and it looked like things were going to start snapping for me. So as soon as I dropped my gear in, there was fish in my gear. I got bit and we lost it, and then we went another 100 feet and bam, we caught a big old B-run steelhead. Thinking, awesome, here we go. Like, this is gonna start going, and then we got a couple more bites, little rip here and there, and kind of just overall, like, spent the next 3 hours just sort of grinding away and like getting a little takedown here and just not seeing very many fish on the sonar. And yeah, and so at 9:30 or 10 o'clock I decided that I needed to make a big move. And at that point, I had just landed that B-run steel. That's the only fish that I had landed. Hey, buddy. And so Sam just got back. Him and Brett had an interesting day. They had to start a little bit later due to a little bit of a boat malfunction. That's all right. They got it fixed and taken care of. But so I made a big jump and I said, screw it. I'm not on these fish anymore. This is day 2 of this just kind of petering out for me. And so I just bailed. And I went all the way down to Hammond, and I was like, I'm just going to go closer to the ocean. I'm going to fish a spot that I've done well at on tides like this that's closer to the ocean. So I dropped in at Hammond, trolling toward the Red 22 buoy in like 38 feet of water, and within 100 yards, wham, we got a keeper snook. So I'm thinking, okay, but I'm still not seeing that many fish. So I'm thinking, okay, great. We're on them. Here we go. Like, this is going to start going. And I trolled all the way past about halfway to buoy 20 and thought, okay, well, I'm going to run back up, drop back in a little higher, thinking maybe that the majority of those fish were back behind me, and started trolling, and just did not do that great. Again, I was, and then I get to watch my brother slide in on the line that I like let him know that, hey, I got a fish on, and he hooks like 3 or 4 on that pass, and we're still not seeing that many fish. So there's really not that many fish around. He's just kind of managing to land on them and get them. And I think it was the good Lord smiling down on him after all the stresses that he dealt with this morning with boat stuff. But that's just kind of how it went. And yeah, I think I have a plan for tomorrow. I'm definitely going to start lower in the river. I'm going to leave that Tongue Point thing kind of alone. I'm going to run downriver, and I'm going to get in, and hopefully I'm going to find some fresh fish. I got a decent report from a buddy that was down lower, kind of down out toward Owako and stuff, and he was doing good on this little incoming that was coming in. He ended up having a pretty good day. He didn't get on the water till 2, so that just tells you Bob's a pretty good fisherman. So drove over from Idaho. He's going to get his fish. But anyway, that's my report. I struggled. I've now pulled those triangle flashers back off, and I've put my Pro Trolls back on, and pretty much just running super baits and spinners, because apparently I just need to do what I do and not worry about everything else. Although I do like running bait, so I'll probably still mix in a little bit of bait with my Pro Trolls. But anyway, that's my report today. Kind of a struggle bus type day for me. But yeah, Barry whacked them, killed 4 nice keepers. So yeah, that's the real deal, right? Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. So today, maybe I wasn't the windshield. I had a beautiful day on the water. We did kill a beautiful Chinook, biggest fish this kid had ever caught. So still a great day. But anyway, guys, you struggled today. I did too. I'm with you. If you whacked them today, that's really awesome. You did great and proud of you. But yeah. So anyway, God bless, guys. Keep the Lord first. Yeah. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.